Someone asked me if I had $250, which watch would I buy from AliExpress? Someone else asked me to rank the best watches on Ali, and that got me thinking. Hey, there you are, and welcome to My Dude Watch. My name is Jason, and today we are talking about the best watches on AliExpress, and I am going to rank them in order of how I would recommend them. No tier list, no categories, no holding back, just my personal ranking of the 20 watches I'd spend my own money on and recommend to my friends. So don't go anywhere because I want to know if you agree. This is going to be fun. You know the deal. Grab a snack, pull up a chair, and let's talk watches. Before we jump in, let me explain how I built this list. This is not a list of the most historically important AliExpress watches, and it's certainly not a spec sheet monster list either. These are simply the 20 AliExpress watches I'd recommend under $250, and they're in the order I think is best. And one last thing, this is your last chance to enter the Starking AM0603 watch giveaway. Just make sure you are subscribed and say, "Hey dude," down in the comments section, and you are good to go. All right, here we go. Kicking off the list at number 20 is the Seagull Natural Series Model 6180. Seagull is one of the most respected names in Chinese watchmaking, and I wanted to make sure they were represented on this list. The Natural Series brings together an in-house automatic movement, a beautiful textured dial inspired by nature, and a level of refinement that makes it feel far more expensive than it is. No, this isn't the famous Seagull 1963. This is simply a beautiful everyday automatic that deserves a place in the top 20. And at $133, this is a no-brainer. And with that, let's move on to number 19. Next up at number 19 is the Millefortec S089 Alpinist. This is an extremely popular watch that I've reviewed over the past few months here on the channel. Every list needs a watch that's ready for a little adventure, and this one checks a lot of boxes for that. Inspired by one of the most iconic field sport watch designs ever made, the S089 combines a beautifully textured dial and internal compass bezel and excellent finishing into a package that feels far more expensive than it is. Whether you choose the NH35 or the ST2130 version, you're getting a watch that's versatile, comfortable, and incredibly easy to recommend. And if you're looking for an everyday watch that's just as happy on the trail as it is around town, this one absolutely deserves a look, and it's around $210. Coming in hot at number 18 is the Watch Dives WD007 version 2 Titanium. Watch Dives has been on an incredible run lately, and this is one of those watches that really caught my attention. With the lightweight titanium case, high beat PT5000 automatic movement, and outstanding overall finishing, it delivers an ownership experience that feels far more expensive than the price tag suggests. This is the kind of watch you can wear every single day without giving it a second thought. It's comfortable, it's dependable, and it's incredibly well executed. If you're looking for a premium titanium sport watch under $180, the WD007 version 2 deserves a serious look. At number 17 is the Thorn SHY036 Titanium. If you've never owned a titanium watch, this might be the one that changes your mind. It's incredibly light on the wrist, extremely comfortable, and it has a premium feel that makes you forget what you're wearing. Add in a reliable automatic movement, excellent overall finishing, and you've got one of the best titanium values on AliExpress. This is one of those watches that's even better in person than it is in pictures, and if it catches your fancy, you can grab it for $185. At number 16 is the Heimdallr H15. This may be a little controversial, and that's okay. I think this one is a complete package. It has a more modern integrated look, excellent machining, and a smooth high beat movement that really elevates the wearing experience. It's one of those watches that people are going to ask you what you paid for. If you like modern sports watches, the H15 deserves a spot on your short list, and this is a piece you can often get for around $150 during the sale. Right now, it's a little more expensive at $165, but in my opinion, it's still worth it. Let's head to number 15. Seastern has become one of my favorite AliExpress brands, and this watch is a big reason why. The finishing is excellent, their proportions are spot on, and it has a personality that's a little different from the sea of traditional dive watches. Every time I pick this one up, I'm reminded just how much watch you get for the money. This one is around $160, and if you're looking for a premium fill-in dive watch without a premium price tag, this one is tough to beat. At number 14 is the Bolton Dirty Dozen model S2081. If someone asked me to recommend one field watch at an incredible price, this would be one of the very first watches I'd mention. Bolton absolutely nails that vintage military look, and they backed it up with excellent finishing, a reliable movement, and proportions that wear beautifully on almost any wrist. It's clean, it's timeless, and it's a watch you still enjoy wearing years from now. You can snag this Bolton D12 for around $170. And let's keep rolling. Coming in at number 13 is the Octopus Kraken OCT025. If you've never taken a serious look at the Octopus Kraken, you're missing one of the best premium brands on AliExpress. This watch combines outstanding finishing, a smooth PT 5000 automatic movement, and proportions that make it an absolute pleasure to wear. What really impresses me is the attention to detail. From the crisp machining to the way the bracelet and case come together, this watch feels like something that should cost significantly more than it does. If you're looking for a premium automatic that delivers luxury level quality, without the luxury level price, the Octopus Kraken OCT025 at $245 absolutely deserves a spot on your short list. There probably isn't another watch on AliExpress that has earned a stronger reputation for pure value. For years, this has been one of the easiest watches to recommend. The NH35 movement is proven, the lume is outstanding, and the overall build quality is simply ridiculous for the money. If your goal is getting the absolute most watch for your dollar, the SD1970 is still one of the best buys you can make. You used to be able to grab these all day long for less than $100. Well, today they're sitting right around $105. And the crazy thing, it's still a great price for what you're getting. Next up is a piece just missing the top 10. This is the Sugis Moonphase. Between that beautiful dial, the Moonphase complication, and the incredible finishing, it delivers an ownership experience that feels far more expensive than it is. This guy is constantly sitting at or near the top of the best-selling watches on AliExpress. And for good reason. At $130, it's one of the best value watch buys anywhere. If dress watches are your thing, this is one of the most impressive values at AliExpress, period. All right, we've made it. It's time for the top 10. Kicking off the top 10 is the Milafortec R077 Jump Hour. This watch proves that AliExpress isn't just about incredible value, it's also about incredible creativity. A jump hour complication is something you normally don't expect to see anywhere near this price point. And Milafortec pulled it off beautifully. It's unique, it's fun, and every time somebody notices what you're wearing, they're going to ask you about it. If you like owning watches that start conversations, this one absolutely belongs in your collection. And at $130, it's affordable and obtainable. Moving on to number 9, this is the San Martin SN0133. San Martin has built its reputation on delivering premium quality without the premium price tag, and the SN0133 is a perfect example of why. From the moment you pick it up, the finishing, the bezel action, and the overall attention to detail immediately stands out. This guy is powered by an NH35 automatic movement. This watch combines vintage-inspired character with modern build quality in a package that people will not believe it's only $250. This one absolutely needs to be on your short list. Let's move on to number 8. And coming in at number 8 is the Proxima PX1697. This $175 watch is interesting. If beautiful dials matter to you, this watch needs to be on your radar. The finishing is exceptional, the proportions are spot on, and every detail feels thoughtfully executed. This is one of those watches that quietly exceeds your expectations. It certainly did mine. It doesn't need to shout at you to impress you. For me, it's one of the finest all-around watches Proxima has ever produced. Now, let's head on to number 7. And at number 7 is the Kronos L6029 GMT. If you travel or just love the look and practicality of a GMT, this is one of the best values you'll find anywhere near this price, which incredibly enough is $245. Kronos is known for outstanding finishing, and they absolutely deliver here. Add in a GMT movement and excellent proportions, and you've got a watch that's as useful as it is beautiful. This is the GMT I'd happily wear every single day. Just missing my top 5 is the Sugis 1963. Before anyone heads to the comment section, yes, I know some of you would have picked the Seagull 1963, and honestly, I get it. If this were a list of the most historically significant Chinese watches, that Seagull would have probably got the nod. But today, this isn't a history lesson. This is a list of watches I'd recommend buying today, right now. For me, the Sugis offers the better overall ownership experience, and that's why it made this list. And now we've reached the top 5. And kicking off the top 5 is a surprise to many. This is the Rudlin Turbine. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Really, Jason? Number 5? Yep, and here's why. This watch reminds me that collecting watches isn't just about specs. It's about enjoyment. Every time you look down at your wrist, that turbine dial catches your eye, starts conversations, and puts a smile on your face. In a world full of safe designs, the Rudlin Turbine had the courage to be different, and I absolutely love that it did. This is another example of rising prices, though. I purchased mine, a year and a half, 2 years ago for around $130, but today it's nearly $170. This is one I'd wait till it's back on sale. But remember, sometimes the best watch isn't the one with the best spec sheet. It's the one you can't stop wearing. Coming in hot at number 4 is the Proxima PX1754. If you've never experienced the Proxima, this is a fantastic place to start. The finishing is exceptional, the PT5000 movement is smooth and reliable, and the 39mm case hits the sweet spot every single day. What really sets this watch apart is how refined it is. From the crisp case finishing to the beautifully executed dial, every time you wear it, you get the impression this is a high watermark. If you're looking for a premium everyday automatic movement under $200, the Proxima PX1754 is one of the finest watches you can buy. And now the top 3. This is another Seastern. It's the S435, and I'll be honest, this watch surprised me. Every time I've handled it, I came away more impressed than the last time. The finishing is exceptional, the proportions are outstanding, and it's got that rare ability to feel special every time you put it on. This isn't just another great AliExpress watch, it's just a great watch, period. You can snag this guy for your collection for around $250. And pushing its way into number 2, this is the Chronos Explorer. If you're talking about pure finishing under $225, I honestly don't know if anyone does it better, and that includes San Martin. You have your option of 3 different case sizes as well. The case, the bracelet, the polishing, everything about this watch feels premium. It's the kind of watch I recommend without hesitation because I know exactly what the buyer is going to experience when they open the box. And trust me, if this number 1 didn't exist, this would be number 1. And that brings us right here to the number 1 AliExpress watch under $250. This is the San Martin SN0129. This watch just gets everything right. The finishing is phenomenal, the proportions are outstanding, the textured dial is absolutely beautiful, and every time I wear it, I'm reminded why it earned this spot. If someone came to me tomorrow with $250 and asked Jason, what AliExpress watch should I buy? This is the one I'd hand them. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the workmanship San Martin has given this piece. Well, there you go, the top 20 watches I'd recommend on AliExpress. But what do you think of this list, and where did I go wrong? I'd love to hear your opinion. Hey, you made it to the end of another video. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please take the time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It'll only take you a second, but it really does help. All right, we checked the time, and it is time to wrap it up. So we will close the show. My name is Jason with My Dude Watch. We'll do it all again next time. But wait, don't forget, dudes can't be late.
And let's talk watches. Dudes can't be late.